Okay, so hello and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to do a chapter of Class 9 ICSE Geography, which is rock. Now, first of all, what is a rock? What do you mean by a rock? A rock is a naturally occurring substance that is normally made of minerals. Some rocks are made of only one mineral, others may be made up of several minerals combined together. By figuring out what minerals are in a rock and understanding how they are formed, geologists place rocks into one of the three groups. They are either igneous rocks, metamorphic rocks, or sedimentary rocks. Minerals. Now, as I said, rocks are made up of several minerals. So first, we should come to know what is a mineral. The most abundant mineral elements of the earth as a whole are iron, silicon, magnesium, nickel, sulfur, and calcium. Minerals are solid inorganic substances occurring naturally. They have a definite chemical composition. The four chief mineral groups are silicates, carbonates, sulfides, and metallic minerals. Elements are organized to form compounds which are known as minerals. Element is a pure substance, as we all know. Iron, silicon, magnesium, nickel, calcium, potassium, sodium are abundant minerals present on the surface of the earth. Now, as you can see on my screen, a mineral is a non-living solid material that has a definite chemical makeup. Minerals are found in the earth's outermost layer. They are lustrous, streaky, hard, and clavellate. Now, the main question which is oftenly asked is, what is the difference between rocks and minerals? So, as you can see, rocks have a definite chemical composition. Minerals are inorganic compounds. Both are solid in state and occur naturally. In the rocks, the color is usually the same, while in the minerals, the color is not the same. Rocks usually have a shape. Minerals usually do not have a definite shape. They can be of any shape but not a definite geometric shape. But sometimes rocks have it. Rocks have no fossils, but minerals maybe sometimes have fossils. Rocks are made up of minerals. But the main point is that both occur naturally. Some example of rocks are basalt, granite, sandstone, slate, quartz. They are some important types of rocks. Now, moving on. Now let's see the type of rocks. First one is igneous rocks. Igneous rocks. First of all, the word igneous. The word igneous is derived from the Latin word ignis, which means fire. These rocks were formed due to cooling, solidification, and crystallization of hot molten material of the earth, which was known as magma, and is found at great depths in the interior of the earth. Chemical composition of these rocks varies from aluminosilicate minerals like quartz and feldspar to granite and rhyolite, collectively known as sialic rocks. Since the igneous rocks were the first to be formed, they are known as primary rocks. Remember it, they are known as primary rocks. They form the basis of formation of other types of rocks. Now, what are the characteristics of igneous rocks? They are hard and compact. They are formed by the solidification of molten magma. They are granular and crystalline. They are either fine-grained, smooth and compact, or they may have large crystals with coarse texture. The size of their crystals depends upon the rate of cooling of the molten material. These rocks are less affected by any chemical weathering because water does not percolate in these rocks, so they are resistant from chemical weatherings. They mostly consist of silicates. As you can see on the screen, I have pasted an igneous rock. Now, moving on. As you can see on the screen, these are different types of igneous rocks. I'll read out for them. Andesite, basalt, diorite, gabbro, granite, obsidian, pegmatite, perodite, pumice, rhyolite, scoria, and tuff. Again, we have some igneous rocks. Now, igneous rocks are also classified into two types on the basis of their origin. They are extrusive igneous rocks and intrusive igneous rocks. They are formed by the cooling of molten magma on the earth's surface, then they are known as extrusive igneous rocks. And when the magma solidifies within the earth's crust, it cools slowly to form coarse textured hard rocks with large crystals like granite, gabbro or something. Then they are intrusive igneous rocks. And there are some more examples for igneous rocks as you can see on the screen. Now they are also classified on the basis of their chemical composition, that is acidic igneous rocks and basic igneous rocks. Acidic have 65 to 85% silica, whereas the basic igneous rocks have 40 to 60% silica. Sedimentary rocks. Sedimentary rocks, they are formed when igneous rocks are exposed on the surface of the earth. They are broken down by weathering and carried away by forces of gradation like rivers, glaciers and ocean waves. Some characteristics are, they may be formed through different processes that are also classified on the basis of their formation. The process that turns loose sediments into rocks is called lithification. Sedimentary rocks are formed from materials derived from other rocks. They may also have plant and animal remains. These rocks may thus contain fossils. Now the most important process which is involved here is lithification. Now what does it mean? Lithification means turning the loose sediments into hard rock, which is known as lith. That's why it's known as lithification. Transported sediments are deposited layer upon layer. This builds up pressure and temperature. These processes are involved in turning the loose materials into hard rocks, evaporation, compaction and cementation. Now, moving ahead, we are coming on to the metamorphic rocks, which is the third type of rock. As you can see on the screen, there are some examples of sedimentary rocks. Now, metamorphic rocks. The word metamorphic is derived from metaphors, which means change in form. Metamorphism refers to the alteration of the composition or structure of a rock by heat, pressure or other natural agency. The rocks were once igneous or sedimentary, which underwent change through physical or chemical processes. It has some characteristics. They are harder and more compact than their original form, like marble. Most of them are impermeable. They do not have fossils. They are formed due to change in texture of pre-existing rocks. New minerals are formed during this process. Metamorphism is of three types: thermal metamorphism, dynamic metamorphism and regional metamorphism. Thermal metamorphism occurs when the transformation of the original rock takes place. Dynamic metamorphism occurs when the transformation takes place mainly because of pressure. Regional metamorphism occurs due to mountain building process. Economic significance of rocks. It's a very important question. If you want, you can note it down. Like minerals, rocks are of great resource value, some directly and some as constituents of minerals. Soils are derived from weathering of rocks. Rock cycle. The earth is said to be 4.5 billion years old. Obviously, rocks undergo cyclic transformation. This continuous process of transformation of old rocks into new ones is known as the rock cycle. Now, as you can see on the screen, there are metamorphic minerals shown and metamorphic rocks shown. So that's all for today. You can have a look at the igneous, metamorphic and sedimentary rocks. Thank you for watching this video. Now I have not completely explained this chapter, but if you want more videos, then go in the comment section and comment for which chapter and which subject do you want. Or do you want to understand rock cycle in detail? Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you. Okay, so hello and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to do a chapter of Class 9 ICSE Geography, which is rocks. Now, first of all, what is a rock? What do you mean